Okay, so you're telling me I have to be a virgin, I can't drink or use drugs, and above all else, I can't say I'll be right back? By that logic alone, I'm already dead. Here goes. What's up, guys? It's Abe. As you can see, I'm not in my man cave. I just got home from work. I just let the boys out, just fed them. And I'm actually on a 3-day weekend, thank God. Um, so now that I have all this free time, I'm actually going to get to make videos. So I tried to do this last night, this contest entry, but I couldn't. But this will be my contest entry for Joe Manganaro's 500 subscriber giveaway. Joe, congratulations, man. That is awesome. I recently came across your channel through UAT's group and through some of the other bigger names too. I'm not going to name drop. I name drop all the time. But I'm glad I found you. Your channel's awesome, man. You definitely recommend a lot of good stuff. Great guy. Loves all things horror. Also a big Batman fan. So I will definitely be leaving his channel link in the description, and I will also be leaving the link to the contest video in the description as well, for anybody who wants to go check that out and try to get an entry in. I believe his contest ends the end of January, so don't quote me, I think. But anyways, so here goes. He has 3 ways to enter. One of them is you can do it through the actual video itself by commenting, and because he knows that a lot of people just watch videos and they don't make videos, which is cool, you know, understandable, right on, you know, for thinking of the little guy or someone who's camera shy. But if you want to do that, he asks in the comments, not in this comments below, but in that video that I will link in the description, he asks, what was your favorite horror movie of 2015? I would like... Boom! And we're back. Magic. As you know, I got interrupted again because I used my cell phone to record videos, and I got a text message from my dad, and yeah. But anybody who saw the boom magic part, you'll get the reference because I said that a long time ago, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to keep it and use it, but I thought that was a great time to reference it and bring it up, so... But anyways, so like I was saying, he asks, what was your favorite horror movie in 2015 that you saw? So it could be an older movie, but you saw it in 2015. I would like to answer that question, but it's really hard. We saw a lot of horror movies, a lot of the bigger names, but you know, a lot of the bigger names weren't that good. My favorite one that I saw, I believe, because if I remember right, I watched Insidious, the first one, like in December, Christmas of 2014, and then like just after the New Year, Insidious 2 was like already out on like DVD and stuff. So I think we rented it at the Redbox, Crystal and I, and we watched it. So we sat down and watched the first one, and then we watched the second one. So I'm gonna go with that one. I think I saw it, or maybe I saw it also in December. I don't know. But that movie's great. Love how they, how in number 2, Insidious Part 2, it linked, like the movie tied into the first movie amazingly. Like the writers, oh my God. I don't know if it was like pre-planned of stuff that happened in the first movie that somehow was like, what? And then they explained it in the second one. It's really hard to explain without giving it away, but it's really good if you haven't seen it. A lot of jump scares. There were like legit scary parts in that movie that make you nervous. You know something's coming, and definitely a good time. Definitely a good little roller coaster to watch. I definitely recommend you watch number 1, then number 2. Watch them in order because, as I said, they are linked, and it's an amazing job. I saw Insidious Part 3 in 2015. That movie sucked. Do not watch it. It's like a prequel. But yeah, I was very disappointed. Little to no relevance in any of the other movies, and yeah. But we'll leave that alone. Okay, so the other two ways was to make a video, and he asks two questions. I think it was one or the other, but I'm going to answer two because I want to, and I like answering questions. I might do a Q&A video. I don't know, maybe. Just, I watch everyone's videos and I get inspired, and I like what they do, and I think it's cool and fun, and I think I want to do that too. But his one of the two questions that he wants you to answer in the video is, what is your favorite horror collectible? Okay, that for me is going to be pretty simple. If you saw my intro, if you know the reference of what I was quoting or referencing, you'll get it. So it's not just a horror collectible, but it's actually the only horror. Well, okay. So first I'll say the DVDs because once Crystal and I moved in together, our movie collection, my movie collection doubled because mine became hers became mine. But this is what I owned before we moved in, and everything became one. So I'm a big fan of Scream. So I got Scream 1 on DVD, right? That's the reference in the beginning. Scream 2 on DVD. And last but not least, Scream 3 on DVD. I got them all at Disc Replay. So love that movie. And also, I have the Ghostface Pop. I love this thing. When I saw this and when I knew that they had it, I was like, I have to own it. I have to own it. Love Ghostface. Love Scream. I'm not a big fan of the pop, but I guess it's because maybe it's hard to translate in pop form. But I still love it regardless. I don't know. Maybe it's because they kept the Popeyes. Maybe if they just didn't have the Popeyes and just had like the eyes of the mask, I think it maybe look a little cooler and look more original. I don't know. The eyes kind of, take it away and make it look different than the Ghostface mask. But that's nitpicking. So I'm gonna have to say all my Scream stuff. Love Scream. Some of you who are familiar, it's a big movie franchise, horror movie franchise, directed by the late Wes Craven. Rest in peace. The man is a legend. But some of you, like I said, who are familiar with the movie and all that stuff, you're probably saying, "Hey, but what about Scream 4?" I do not own it. I've seen it. I've seen it because it was a part of Scream, and it was a part of the storyline. But I wasn't a really big fan of Scream. I didn't like. I'm not going to give anything away. I didn't like that story. I didn't like the killer, and I thought it was stupid. And not only that, in Scream 4 alone, I will say this, which is spoilery, not really, kind of, sort of. A lot of people died in that movie. So how are you going to start a new trilogy if you kill everybody in your movie? Like, seriously. But I don't have it. I'll get it one day, just to have it. But I'm not a big fan of it. So, but yes, love Scream, love the original trilogy. I got all of them at a store called Disc Replay. Most places have them. I still have the sticker on. The little stickers they put on them. I hate those. I'm usually good about taking them off, but these must have had like this super stupid sticky adhesive that it's going to be more trouble with taking it off and leaving all the sticky crap. So I was like, whatever. But that's a really good place to go. Random little tangent, Disc Replay. If you want to buy DVDs or Blu-rays, like all these movies I got for $2.22, like DVDs for $2.22. I've bought in seasons of shows, like full seasons, for like $3-4, maybe $5. The boys are barking for some reason. Sorry. But yeah, if you definitely want to go to a place to pick up stuff for cheap and get your collection of movies or anything, or even games, like they have everything in there now. Like they've really grown. But you can get stuff for super cheap. They have like certain days specials, so it's pretty cool. So my favorite horror collectible is going to be my Scream DVDs and my Scream Pop because I love Scream, and I know I know, no, I don't know. Some of you who have seen my other videos, my recent videos, my Christmas haul, you saw that I got Freddy and Jason, the Funko Pops, and I got Crystal got me the entire first series of the horror Dorbs, which is Freddy, Jason, Leatherface, and Pinhead. Those are all great. I love them all, the Pops and the Dorbs. But this is out of all the scary movies and everything, horror collectibles. These are actually the only scary movies I have. I know I claim and say that I'm a big horror fan. I am. I love all the big slashers, all the big names: Freddy, Jason, everybody, Michael Myers. But I don't own any of the movies. I know. I'm so sorry. Please don't crucify me. Um, talking about disc replay, I should probably go out and probably go get them. But I don't, because I can see everything basically online for free. So I kind of don't need to ever buy another movie, other than unless if I actually want to own a physical copy. So I don't know, I'm conflicted. Like, I don't have to ever buy a movie again if I don't want to, because I can watch everything for free online. But that's another topic, another story. Um, so yeah, but this is actually the only horror movies I do own, because I love Scream. So all right, that was a long answer. Sorry, but yeah, it's what I do. I go off on my little tangents, but hey, I at least left it all in the question. I left it all in the subject. I didn't go off too what? I didn't go too off base. Okay, so that was one of them. And he had another question, just in case you aren't a big horror fan or if you don't have any horror collectibles. And the other question was, what movie you didn't like because of the ending? So this is a really good question. I'm also going to answer this, obviously. This is a really good question because I've seen a lot of movies. I'm a big movie buff. I can quote movies and TV shows like all day for days. But when I thought about this, I kept coming back to the one movie that I loved. I loved, but I hated the ending so bad, and it's the only one that I kept coming to, and that movie is called Identity. Okay, I think I own it. I might not, but I'm not going to go get it. But it has Ray Liotta, John Cusack. It is a horror movie. Cool, right? Funny enough, works. It's like a whodunit. Okay, it's like a whodunit. So all these people get stuck in the rain, and they all have to stay in this motel. Little synopsis. And one by one, everyone slowly but surely starts dying. So you got to figure out who did it. Now the I love the movie, right? I was excited. I was like, who is it? I was trying to figure it out as I'm watching it, and then at the end, without giving it away, um, it was all for nothing. Um, it was all, oh, I don't know. Like, I hate movies that have a twist ending where everything you just saw made no, not that it made no sense, but that it was fake or whatever. Um, like, you see this movie and you're into it and you're like, oh my god, yes, this is awesome. I fucking love this movie. And then the ending, the twist ending, is like, oh, everything you just watched, yeah, uh, forget everything you just watched. It all wasn't real, you know. Um, yeah. So if you've seen that movie, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I love the movie. I love the movie. I just hated the twist. I wanted there to be a killer, and I've said too much. But yeah, so if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's a great movie. It's a good little watch. I highly recommend it if you get a chance. Definitely check it out. Um, but if you've seen it, do you agree? Do you disagree? Did you like the movie? Did you like the movie but also hated the ending? Right? Let me know in the comments below. So that's gonna be it, guys. I'm already at like 12 and a half minutes. Plus, I already got interrupted earlier. So this is going to be my contest entry for Joe Manganaro's 500 subscriber giveaway. Again, Joe, congratulations, man. Like I told Travis and everyone else holding contests right now, we all deserve it. Everybody deserves it. Congratulations. The sky is the limit, and you're only going to keep going up from here. So, you know, cheers, brother. If I had a beer, I would cheers, but I don't. I'll get some tomorrow when I get paid. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck to everybody. I can't wait to see who he announces as the winner. And yeah, all right, guys. You know me. What do I always like to say? Spread the love. All right, peace.